Guys, what's going on? It's good to see you guys, man. Here we are, Wednesday day shift, guys, right? Guys, I'm gonna drop the link now. Anyone who wants to come on up, guys, we'll have some fun today. We're gonna laugh at this, bro. That's what we're gonna do. Now, guys, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Guys, we'll do 20 minutes for everyone, and then the chat will go members only. So, guys, make sure to hit the join button, please. And, guys, okay, I'm going to be leaving some comments on this chick's. We're going to do a deep dive on this dunderhead, right? This broad who's whining about getting evicted, right? And being broke. So, guys, if you super chat me, I will add your comment to the comment that I'm going to leave on this chick's thing. So, guys, any and all super chats will be considered to add comments to this chick's TikTok. All right, Colin, hey, what's up, dude?
No, same old. How you guys doing? Korg, what's going on, my man?
Korg, what's up, man?
You are.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hey, Colin, Korg, I just want to say, you know what, guys? Now that I'm posting clips from the lives, have you guys seen what people say about you guys and how hilarious they think you guys all are? You, Snowboard, Korg, all you. Look at the comments of all the clips you guys are in.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
I feel for those folks.
For adding to the lives, because it's really fun to have you guys on here, and thanks for your contributions.
Well, if you still allow me on here, obviously they can't be that bad, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I feel the same way.
But yeah, and then also, guys, let me see. I forgot what else I was gonna say, but do you remember we covered that one comedian guy whose wife is the Indian guy and his wife is embarrassing him on her podcast and stuff?
Yes.
We covered it. Dude, it gets worse. I think I'm going to do a daytime live on that whole story. I'm going to release that clip, but I'll do a daytime live on the entire story because it gets worse. Isn't that how we talked about these famous dudes' wives and girlfriends just embarrass them? Guys, it gets so much worse. This chick, she's like talking about how she misses college because she was letting Chad shoot up the club and how she wants to bang her friend's husband, how he's a 10, and like in front of her husband on a podcast. Yeah, it's so sad. The guy's a total simp, dude. And
even if it's a joke, it's still pathetic.
Yeah. And what's funny is, guys, I'm not the biggest fan of Fresh and Funky. But, guys, Myron is just savaging this dude. Because remember, he came after Fresh and Fit, and Myron just has so much ammo now. It's hilarious, So, guys, let me pin the link really fast. Let me see. Get this here. And, guys, you want to break some news?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's break some news. Okay, now guys, look at this. Wait, let's see. Keyshawn's here, Core's here, Steve's here, Cat Wags is here. Good to see you guys. Hit the like button on the way in. Guys, look, Milwaukee fatal shooting near 39th and Lancaster, woman charged. Colin, Core, what do you think this woman looks like?
It's an EBT show, of course it
is. Yeah, guys.
Streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Here we go.
Now say paranoia. Prosecutors now say paranoia led a woman to shoot and kill her friend in Milwaukee last week. Christina Gonzalez is live tonight with the new charges filed and with word of another arrest.
Damn, she can get it. She has that kind of, you know, country bumpkin type of look going on. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that she comes from hardy folk, if you know what I mean. She comes from a long line of hay baling chicks. Chicks who got up to milk the cows in the morning, but I'd smash, you know?
For Ariel Spillner is happening right now in DeForest. On Sunday, prosecutors charged a 31-year-old woman in connection to her death. We did catch up with the victim's family in this case before that funeral, who tell us they do not believe those charges are harsh enough. Prosecutors charged 32-year-old Jamaica Mills.
Guys, this knucklehead's 32.
That is a rough 32.
Dude, black does crack, dude. Ultimate, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
With first-degree reckless homicide. Investigators say last week she shot and killed her friend, 26-year-old Ariel Spillner.
We're not handling it very well at all. We don't know anyone who would want to hurt Ariel in any way, shape, or form. And it's hard.
When was the last time you saw one of these beauty mark piercings? Seriously? Guys, 2012 once it's piercing back. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
That an apparent friend would do this to her.
Police responded to the home near 39th and Lancaster just before 10 p.m. Tuesday. Prosecutors say Spillner died at the scene. Investigators say Mills was also shot and was uncooperative with police and hospital staff.
Of course.
To have this happen, it's bizarre. It's overwhelming.
Prosecutors say Mills told police the two were smoking weed and she became paranoid that Spillner was going to stab her. Mills then told investigators she shot Spillner and accidentally shot herself.
Look at that.
Prosecutors say Mills told police she never intended to kill her friend.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. In what world would this chick and Boom Kiki be friends? You know what I'm saying? Like this chick, she's a pretty attractive, wholesome looking chick, and she was hanging out with Thug Nisha.
To be justice for her, this was not warranted. This was not right.
Police search warrants reveal another person living at that home was arrested in connection to the homicide. That person hasn't been formally charged, so we're not naming them. Investigators believe that person lied to police about what happened.
I don't know what to believe. I really don't.
Spillner's family members say they do not want a plea deal and instead are pushing for a harsher charge. First degree.
Guys, when you're smiling like that in your mugshot, you should be removed permanently from society.
Intentional homicide.
She didn't have anyone to speak on her behalf on what happened there. So we need to continue to say her name and get her justice that she deserves.
Hey guys, what are the odds that this dunderhead who got shot had a BLM shirt in their closet? It put a black square during the summer of 2020. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How'd that work out for you, you moron?
You stupid woman.
Oh no, look at that. All right. No one's here. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Here we go.
An Athens woman who pleaded guilty to injuring a child was sentenced today to 5 years in prison.
Now, guys, they offered her probation. They offered her a plea deal. And she said, plea deal?
How dare you?
And decided to go to court. And guess what? She got, was it 5 years, they said?
Yeah.
Look at that, guys.
You stupid woman.
Gabrielle Toon made her plea last Thursday. But
Tubal's here. Yorgi's here. Clayton's here. Dante's here. Memphis Tiger. Equilibrium. What's going on, guys?
was sentenced today.
Yeah, guys, hit the like button on the way in, guys. That would help help out a lot.
For abusing an 8-year-old child with disabilities who she was caring for. KLTV 7's Alex Weister was in court today where the grandparents who reported the abuse took the stand.
My heart aches.
That is a rough
she
27.
So much and
Yeah.
doesn't deserve to be treated.
Yeah, but all these chicks were all, ran through, abusing
I keep
drugs,
forgetting that.
alcohol.
Yeah.
They're on head meds. You know what I'm saying? Guys, isn't it crazy? Us guys are looking younger and younger every day. And guys, the reason why our dads and granddads look so old oftentimes is they married young and were dealing with some broad for so long. Now, us guys are free. We're free.
You know why married men die sooner? Because they want to.
That is the only way that they can get some silence, right?
That's it. That's the only way they can get that peace that they want.
Heartbroken was one of a few ways both this man and his wife described seeing the video of the abuse their granddaughter went through.
We cared for Gabby, and unfortunately,
they're those big glasses.
Toon helped care for their granddaughter for the last 2 years, one of a few who helped care for her as she has multiple disabilities, leaving her unable to walk or talk and needing 24/7 care. Multiple videos of the abuse from July was shown where Toon can be seen slapping and aggressively moving the girl in her bed.
Wow.
Inconvenience for her, which makes me angry. What kind of evil did we
look at that, guys?
She only got 5 years.
Protect her. And it happened on my watch.
Initially, the state offered probation, but all
you guys, can I ask you guys a question? Because I don't know what I would do if I had like a kid that was like a serious tard. You know what I'm saying? Like what would you do? Like I can understand if they were, maybe born paralyzed or whatever, but they could still, hi dad, how are you? Whatever. Or like maybe they were like high functioning Down syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But these are people whose kids are just like not functioning, can't move, can't talk. It's like, that sucks, Wow.
Also wanted to see Toon.
What would you guys even do?
I don't know, man.
This is actually, you can.
This is actually part of the reason I've never wanted kids. That's because that was one thing I was always afraid of. Because I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, call me selfish if you want, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, Whiteout, he agrees with you, Cork. Guys, I don't know if I could do it, because the thing is, as you got older, it's like, who's gonna take care of your kid? You know what I'm saying? Because they're never gonna grow up. They're never going to graduate high school, go to prom, go to college, get married, have kids. You're never going to have any of that with them. They're just going to
end up and then end up on a StreamYard link, right? Like, no.
Yeah, but not just that, but also, what's going to happen after you pass? Who's going to take care of them then, right?
Yeah.
Like,
sad. Yeah.
Become a convicted felon for her acts, an offer rejected by the defense.
We're not talking about violation of just ethical duties or even the law. We don't even scrape.
So for all you guys who just joined, this dunderheaded broad, guys, we're breaking the news and then we'll get into the topic. This broad here was abusing a disabled child that can't talk or walk. She turned down a probation plea and got 5 years in prison.
Decency.
The defense argued that the 4 months in jail has been enough, but did want to see Toon seek psychiatric help.
If the court convicts her of being a felon, that is an albatross around her neck for the rest of her life.
An albatross around her neck? What?
Judge Debbie Gunter calling the abuse in the video a lack of concern for the child's well-being.
You obviously thought that either that camera was not recording.
Oh, so the girl saw the camera. She saw the camera and still didn't care. Guys, these women are demons. Guys, put a 1. Excuse me. If you agree that these women are demons, man, right?
Yeah.
When you wish someone an albatross across their neck, that means perennial guilt.
Oh, I was gonna say because albatross is a bird, right?
Yeah, it's a very old saying.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Guys,
it comes from an 18th century poem called "The Rime of the Ancient Mariner." Come on, man, you're educated. Get with it.
Peter says, as a man who did want kids, but the grace of God have one who's type 1 diabetic, I don't really think his blessing. Peter Rose, but type 1 diabetes, I mean, that might have been a crazy thing in like 1910, back before they knew about insulin, right? But imagine having a severely disabled child. Severely disabled. Where they're never going to get better. They're just going to get bigger and older. That's it. That's completely different than having type 1 diabetes. Diabetes. You know what I'm saying? So,
looking at it like that,
not trying to downplay your child's condition, because diabetes is it's manageable now. They have insulin pumps. They have the artificial pancreas that's coming out now, where it's an implant and you just inject insulin and it just basically makes you not diabetic anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's coming out too. Yeah. Yep.
also tells me something about her character.
Alex Weister, KLTV.
Guys, we have one more story here. And guys, I want to tell you guys this, and to the world. If anything ever happens to me and I'm horribly burnt or paralyzed from the neck down, guys, hold the pillow over my face until I stop kicking. Straight up, dude.
Yeah.
Guys, I am not going to live like that. I'm not going to live some inspirational story. No, dude, take me out.
Yeah.
Take me out. You know
It'll
what I mean?
be my pleasure, AJ.
Wait a minute. Whoa. That's a little bit too much enthusiasm. Wait one
We'll dogpile him.
Wait a second.
After an internal.
Hey, Seagrip, why wait? Let's do it now.
Man, shoot! I got a Smith & Wesson with 6 friends that can run faster than you guys can. Straight up, guys. Sexual relationships led to resignation of 4 Horry County officers. Now, Horry County is the correct term. Guys, wait till you see this, guys. Wait till you see this. Guys, what do I always say about female cops and corrections officers, guys? The Ponytail Patrol?
Worthless.
Oh, they're a wonderful combination.
Useless. Thank you, Colin. Useless. One-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. That's all they are. Right? Here we go.
Today, ABC 15 obtained new documents surrounding 4 officers with the Horry County Police Department who resigned last week after an internal affairs investigation. Now, ABC 15 actually submitted a request through the Freedom of Information Act, learning the 4 officers and the county spokesperson were reportedly engaged in sexual conduct.
ABC 15's Caitlin Richards joins us live in studio now with developments after receiving new documents today from the South Carolina Criminal Justice Academy. So, Caitlin, what did you learn from those documents today?
Well, the documents details the officer's history within the department.
Look at that. Look at all these chicks, dude. Look. 1, 2, 3. Look at that, dude. And were they all banging each other? Or, I don't know. Look at this.
And in these documents, it shows some of the officers completed mandatory training just last week.
The initial internal investigation report from October 27th says Horry County Police Department Office of Professional Standards was notified of a relationship between Officer Kelsey Menmite and Sergeant Tori Lewis. ABC 15 obtained documents with a summary of findings saying Menmite and Lewis were involved in a sexual relationship while she was still married to a current HCPD officer and special operations member. The findings further state Lewis was involved in a sexual relationship with special operations member Lieutenant Misty Gore Gore, and the public information officer for Horry County, Michaela Moskov, who are both currently married. The documents conclude by stating Menmite was also involved in a sexual relationship with Detective Don Cobethan, an HCPD Special Operations member. All 4 officers resigned last week. ABC 15 independently confirmed Moskov's resignation. Just today, ABC 15 obtained documents from the South Carolina criminal justice.
Hold on, guys. S.Y. Guzman says, shout out to Seagrip. That made her laugh. Seagrip, you're brightening people's day, right? Thanks for the $2, my friend, right?
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Laughing Man, how you doing, buddy?
Thank you, Cy Guzman. You just made my day.
Laughing Man, how you doing?
Justice Academy with each of the officers' work history. Those documents show Sergeant Tori Lewis has been with the Horry County Police Department since April 30th, 2007, most recently receiving a certification renewal on August 24th, 2025. Sergeant Lewis had also just completed mandatory training on October 29th of this year. Officer Kelsey Menmite had been with HCPD since May 5th of this year after working at the Conway Police Department since September 30th, 2019. The Criminal Justice Academy paperwork shows she completed trainings from 2019 through October 31st.
Cultural humility training? What the hell is that? You see this? Cultural humility training? What in the world? What is going on with this? That
police
in
2014.
Speed measurement device, cultural humility, executive management, mental illness.
Lieutenant Gore was recognized and awarded the Humane Law Enforcement Award at the State House in 2020 for her work in investigating animal cruelty and dogfighting.
Look at that, guys. All that and still.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
State Detective Don Cobethan has been with HCPD since 2016 and had most recently completed mandatory training just on November 3rd. All of the documents from the South Carolina Criminal Justice Academy state there is no pending criminal investigation of these officers. And for each officer, it states, quote, this officer does not involve misconduct or otherwise disqualify eligibility for certification as defined in SC Regulation 37-020.
That means that they can just go get another job, guys. You know?
Yeah.
All this drama and all this foolishness, all this irresponsibility. Yeah, Peter Rose. Anything to avoid true accountability. Yeah, guys. So, guys, look at this. Look at this dunderhead right here. Now, Colin, Korg, Secret, cook with me here, right? Let's pump the brakes. And guys, hit the like button. And guys, we have over 70 people watching, guys. We have like 30-something likes. Hit the button, guys. Hit the button. Appreciate that. Hit the super chat button, guys. Hit the join button, guys. The join button. You get custom emojis. We have garlic croutons ones. We have Bianca. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff. Guys, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Now, guys, what is the end result of this feminist experiment, right? What is it? Let's name some of the negative outcomes that these chicks are getting that they weren't getting in the past, right?
All the same negative outcomes that men have been having to deal with for thousands of years.
Exactly. They're homeless. They're depressed. They have mental illness. They're overweight, right? They're on all these medications. They're abusing drugs. They're junkies more. You know, meth, heroin. They're living in their cars. They're in debt. Guys, they're getting PCOS, the polycystic ovarian syndrome, from all the stress, infertility, having less children, if any at all, because they wait too damn long. You can't. Who was saying something?
In all honesty, the only people who benefit from feminism is men like us and men in the top 15%, because all feminism has done is it dropped the price of punani.
Yeah.
It
dropped the
lowered
price of
cost of the
being
brick.
a bachelor, though. Guys, think about it. You used to have to be like a pretty, well-to-do guy to be a bachelor out there. You know what I'm saying? A playboy or a bachelor or a traveling dude or a guy who's just out there living in his house, going on trips, stuff. You used to have to be, you know what I mean? Like back, there's a reason why guys married so young. It's because practicality is social norms. Now, guys, you make 60, 70K. You live in a pretty cheap area or manageable area. Don't have a car payment, have an essential job. Guys, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
That was the life of like the upper class men for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And now it's accessible to us regular guys.
Yeah.
You know? So now, guys, of course, before we start this, I have to translate, right? Because I mean, let's be honest. Here we go.
This might be the most vulnerable I've ever been on the internet. I think this is the month that I get evicted from my apartment.
Look at that.
And I don't know where I'm gonna go.
I'm sure there's a stable somewhere though. Someone's got a spare barn.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I'm really scared. I work a full-time job.
Guys, I want you to go to your closets. I want you to get out that violin. Okay. All you guys, seriously. I want you guys to, start playing that violin for us, guys.
I've applied for part-time jobs. Nobody gets back. I live in a one-bedroom. I can't get a roommate. I don't know what the fuck to do.
You can have a roommate in a one-bedroom place. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you had a one-bedroom place and you had a roommate. You know? You had a friend of yours who maybe he's down on their luck or graduated college, or got out of the military, right? So, hey, man, can I stay with you? Yeah, here, my couch is a futon. Stay there. Okay, cool. You have your room. He sleeps on the couch. Simple, right? Happens all the time.
I've taken 2 pay cuts since moving into this apartment. My rent has only gone up. The cost of everything has only gone up. I'm really tired of having to choose between rent or food, or rent or...
Guys, look. yeah, guys. And we know what she chooses. She's been choosing food this whole time. Guys, we know what her choice is going to be every single time.
Guys, I seriously, I have to say this. Just I'm sorry.
Look at Tim's comment, Colin. Look at Tim's. He says normal people could have a room in one bedroom, not this wide load.
Seriously, guys, dude, I have to say this just because those last few years were with that wretched mother of mine. I'm sorry to keep bringing it up, but what people, I don't know why nobody talks about this, but this pig, she's well over 300.
Yeah, has to be.
Well over 300. And dude, in order to stay that fat, the daily caloric intake is just like, I mean, we're talking
off the
like
charts.
6,000 to 8,000 calories a day. That when when I, with that wretched mother of mine, literally, she was just at the grocery store alone. She didn't eat out, no restaurants, nothing. Just at the grocery store alone, every month, she was spending well over $2,000 a month just to keep shoveling that damn food in her mouth. Like just oh God.
Yeah, that's crazy, guys.
Yeah.
You would think that they burn calories just lifting that much food. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, like, I just don't get these people who are 500, 600, 700 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, how? And then they're gonna lie. Well, I feel great. No, you don't. Because guys, it was Manosphere Daily or someone. No, Poor Man's Podcast had reacted to that video of these two fat body positive influencers that all of a sudden are getting their stomachs stapled, getting bariatric surgery. One of them, the doctor said, at your weight, you can't have kids.
Yeah.
So you need to do something. Laughing Man, he says winter's here. Yeah, facts. Thanks for the $2, my friend. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
No, you're not asking me. No, it's called garlic croutons. Yeah, and they're right there on the scene.
Guys, please don't use all caps in the chat because the algorithm's gonna think that you're spamming the chat. So guys, don't use all caps.
Or other bills or food. Like, I'm truly just so broken.
And so's that chair you were trying to sit on earlier. Did you guys see any tears?
No.
You see any tears at all?
No.
And I don't know what else to do anymore. This is the month, I think, where everything comes crashing in on itself. And I'm just really scared. So, I don't know. I just hope you all have a great day. Thanks for listening.
Look at that, guys. A man can't do this, guys.
Yep.
A man. Joseph says, exercise. It's free. It's you says more chins than a Chinese phone. Ultimate says, I saw butter streaming down her face. All right, guys, look at these comments. Look at this. Catholic Charities or Project Paul. Those are charities to help out. Hey, girl, I'm so sorry that you're going through this. I was there 8 months ago. Was homeless for 5 months while working a full-time corporate job. I was barely just getting back on my feet. I really wish I could help you. I made a vow to myself that once I'm able to, I'm going to be helping people just like you. How much you want to bet she's fat too?
Yeah.
Of course. Look at that, guys. Look at this. What a joke. All right, let's see. DM me your Cash App. If you want, I can send you a little something. It's not much. Another biggin. Look at
Jesus Christ.
Guys, what is going on? Dude, who got this thing pregnant? Look at that, guys. Is her kid mixed race? Let me see.
Yes, it is. It is.
Look at it. I don't think so.
Oh,
let me see.
What about the one there on the left? Isn't that
which one? This one?
Yeah. Been talking.
No, I don't think so.
I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Man, look at that, guys.
Silly Jedi.
Look at that, guys. Look at the size of it. And guys, they all have the rainbow flag and their thing and all that. Look at that, guys. What a mess. Look at the size of this thing. Look.
That poor dog's like, man, I better stay away from her mouth. She's gonna eat me.
Seriously, look at this. I'm so sorry. You're not alone. How do we make this TikTok profitable for you? Well, you got to have talent first, right? Right, guys? Look at that. Look at that. As much as I want to say that it's horrible to stress out about stuff that is normal, I downsized to a small 1-bedroom apartment to get cheaper rent. See, guys, these chicks, they always want to live in a 2-bedroom, even though it's just them by themselves. Why? I work 2 jobs on average 72 hours a week to keep a roof over my head. I wish that I had other people to rely on, or a double income with a partner or a roommate. You mean how women used to do things? You dunderhead. Guys, this is the feminist experiment right here. Now, guys, this dunderhead decided to make her entire identity on TikTok all about
Hi.
Look at this.
And I'm taking a break between calling local churches and charities to try to get help to be able to address your fucking comments on my page.
So this guy said, I've made good choices so I never end up in this position, and it has required me to dig deep, not wallow in self-pity, and problem solve. Nobody is here to save you. You have to focus your energy on, I'm assuming, getting better, right? Now, guys, that's a pretty base comment, right, guys? Stop wallowing your self-pity and do better. But now, guys, she's going to try and act like she has some room to tell this person something.
I want to talk about what led me to this situation. And I want to give a full rundown so you fucking understand that it's not my goddamn choices.
Oh, please!
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Colin, Korg, Sigrid, Memphis, Dante. Do you guys think that she's going to actually take accountability? Or
nope, because here's her true personality.
Yeah.
Her real personality is now shining. This is who she really is. A
Guys,
nasty individual.
I guarantee that she's going to list a whole bunch of excuses. Guys, put a 1 if you agree with me that unless you are like a homeless veteran that's suffering from PTSD, or you like a person that was just born with a mental illness, like let's just say that you were born like severely schizophrenic or whatever, you those cases fine, but everyone else chooses to be homeless. Colin, Korg, Secret, what do you guys think?
I like what Memphis Tiger posted.
Okay, well, keep going. This one?
No.
I mean,
they put their private lives on the internet and then get mad when people don't have sympathy for them.
Oh, yeah. It's hard for me to see the chat from where I am. But yeah, guys. Secret, you were saying?
So we are living in one of the, and you can take this with a grain of salt, but one of the greatest countries in the world. Where
the greatest,
where you have the ability. I have lived in countries where there is literally very little to no opportunities, especially very little to none, and which you have to be a member of the Lucky Sperm Club or just really, really have a lot of things go right for you. And to be as privileged as she is, because for the most part, being overweight is a high quality problem. These excess qualities, but the fact that you chose to prioritize, I have no sympathy for women, especially if they are average, because there is no excuse for an average looking woman to be struggling. That just tells me that she is insufferable or wild or just wild, rambunctious, to the fact that she wasn't able to get on a man's program an average guy's program, because there's a bunch of average guys out here
and
that
simps
would wipe her up, and simps that wipe her up, and that you are so disagreeable and wild and rambunctious and to be with that you couldn't get on some guy's program and get rescued. So no, I have no sympathy.
It's crazy, right? Now, guys, let's see what knowledge she has to drop for us to explain her situation.
Stupid twat. Also, just a side note, the fact that you were a Kappa Delta at South Carolina, did they not teach you philanthropy there? Because I did a lot of it in my sorority in college. So I'm just wondering what you guys did other than doing lines at Sigma Phi Epsilon. All right, back to this situation. So what?
So philanthropy is helping the underprivileged. It's helping the poor. You're not poor. You're just stupid, you moron. Guys, do you see this victimhood mentality, right? What are you talking about? Yeah, Memphis said it the best. Yeah, she has a horrible mindset. And guys, we'll do like, guys, anyone who's coming up, guys, hit the StreamYard link, guys. We'll go over some, I don't want to leave any comments right now because I'm going to go through more of her videos. And guys, these chicks monitor comments and they'll just block me because I've been blocked by plenty of these chicks. So let's go over some of these guys, and then we're going to start leaving some comments on her TikToks.
That led me here. I got laid off last October from my tech job. Have you heard about the tech layoffs happening in this country? They happen at least once a month. Hundreds of people get laid off from their jobs. I was out of work for 6 months, and I put in over 1,000 applications.
Yeah, guys, have you ever? When was the last time that you went more than a month without work? 6 months?
Actually, twice in my life, technically twice in my lifetime, that I've been laid off and had to figure things out. And just got out and started hustling.
Yeah.
So yeah. you do what you got to do. You know, like I said before, being a man, there's a burden of performance, and no one's coming to save us. But on a side note, when that's why, and you advocate this so many times, make yourself invaluable. Mm-hmm. And I went ahead and got skills. First of all, living below your means. I can literally live on less than 40 grand a year.
Yeah.
And I have enough skills to where I can always find a job paying 30 something to 40 grand a year. Because I can always go back to retail banking if need be. Yeah. Or insurance.
Dude says tech layoffs, meaning useless workers were thrown out of the building. Yeah, guys. HR, DEI, admin, recruiters, right?
Marketing.
Come on, man. Ancient You says
social media
says she ate the PC. Look at that. Someone says, yeah. Or guys, she got laid off for eating everyone's lunches in the refrigerator in the lunchroom, you know?
I was putting out 20 to 50 every single day. I have a degree in education, Ann.
Aha! Aha! Right there, guys, right there. Her degree is not worth the paper it's printed on. A degree in education does not get you a job in tech. What are you talking about? Guys, we called that, didn't we?
I don't know if you know anything about teaching positions, but they're also hard to come by at the moment. Cool. So we've established I have a college degree. I was looking for work and I got laid off from my job. Let's keep it going. In February, somebody reached out that I knew personally, a former boss actually, because I'm such a good worker, and said, hey, I know how well you work. Please come work for my company with me. I'll give them your resume. It's going to be a contract position. It has the possibility to turn full-time. And you know what I said? Fuck yeah. Sent her my resume within 5 minutes, and within a week and a half, I had the job. I've been working there for the last 9-10 months. I really enjoy it. I really like my job a lot. And not only that, but I was putting in 60-hour work weeks this summer. I was busting my fucking ass on top of all the part-time work that I do other than my full-time job. And
so you're an idiot who went without a job for. Okay, guys, hold on. Let's just summarize this so far, right? Got a useless degree.
You're a bum.
Working a useless job.
You're a bum.
Got fired.
You're a bum.
Was unemployed for 6 months.
You're a bum.
Got a job probably making way less, and she works
You're a bum.
Works 60 hours a week at a job that doesn't let her pay her bills.
You're a bum.
Guys, what a joke. What an absolute joke. Come on, man.
Other than posting on here, which I also get paid for, but like nothing like that you would think. Cool.
How are you bragging about getting paid on social media when you're going to get evicted, you dumb? Look at that.
So at the end of the summer, because I worked so well, they offered me a full-time position, which I was so excited about. Unfortunately, that came with another $10,000 pay cut.
Why would you take the job? Why would you not just cut your hours to the regular 40 hours a week and then get a part-time job?
And the funny thing is, I was about to call it, but she just said it, because I was going to say that they're not willing to take a step back. And if you need to make less money, look, as long as you got a check come in, look, I'll it's easier to find a job when you have a job.
Yeah, that's true.
So
you unmuted yourself, Secret.
Yes.
Oh, you have. I think you have. You unmuted yourself before you were done.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I just want to hear what Wes has to say.
Yeah.
Been putting out applications in the meantime to try to make more money. Unfortunately, every single position that I applied to in this country has over 100 applicants when I'm applying.
Because you have a shit degree. You guys know what I'm hearing? Come on, dude. Come on.
You know what that means, Anne? My chances to getting a job are very, very, very slim. So I took the pay cut for the job that I'm working right now because I had no other choice. My job is seasonal. So for the month of September, I was not getting paid. When I started full-time in October, I got one paycheck that month. I got one paycheck on the 21st, which went to all of
I really hope this isn't copyright music. I don't think it is, but
September's bills
pausing this more. I hope the stream doesn't go.
and all of October's bills. Most Americans, if you didn't know, are living paycheck to paycheck. And it takes
because most of Americans are stupid. Colin's not living check to check. Corey's not living paycheck to paycheck. Seagrip's not living paycheck to paycheck. Vintage, Equilibrium, Memphis, Ancient Youth. All you guys aren't living check to check, right?
Actually, I am, because I'm taking all my disposable income and I'm buying coins and collecting valuables. So yeah, but I can always cash it in. And
yeah, but here's the thing, though, is this though you have a thing where you can not get evicted next month if something happens. That's what I mean by check to check, where you have no money at all, no savings, no investments, no nothing. If you lose your job, you can't even go 2 weeks without a check. Guys, it's like 70% of the United States can't even afford a $500 emergency. So if they get in a car wreck, they can't pay their deductible.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Guys, come on. There's no reason why you shouldn't be living in a way where you can't put an extra $500, $600, $700 into your savings every month.
Yeah. The latest I heard, the stat was about 72%. But just as another perspective, people use the term emergency for a lot of these idiots out there. That brake job on their car that they've been putting off for the last 9 months, that brake job will be the difference of whether they go bankrupt and homeless or not.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny you say that $400 emergency, and you're saying that as I have 20 ounces of silver in my hand.
That's not check to check, C-Grip. What are you talking about? Look at this guy over here. Oh, right.
1 to 2 pay cycles to be able to get to a situation like this, which is exactly where I'm at this moment in time. And I don't know what the housing costs look like in South Carolina, but the average rent in the state of New Jersey for a 1-bedroom apartment is...
Why do you live in New Jersey? One of the most expensive states in the union. You absolute dunderhead.
You stupid woman.
Clown world. Guys, if you have any type of useless degree, like an education degree or whatever, guys, you know what the best way to actually find a job is? Guys, go to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Go to some rural, like some place out in the middle of nowhere where they need all types of jobs, right? Guys, you go to rural Iowa, you can find a pretty decent paying job working for a county or a city, because who the hell wants to work out there? You know what I'm saying? Who wants to work there? Rural Maine, rural New York, right? Anyone who has a college degree, start putting in for jobs like for like the city of I don't know, of Minot in North Dakota. They'll pay you pretty good. And oftentimes, all you need is a college degree. That's it. And it's cheap. It's cheap. So
$1,700 a month, at least in my area. So whatever your fuck-ass mortgage is in the sticks of East Bumblefuck, South Carolina, and I'm sure that your good choices led to that.
Yeah, and guess what? This person's not homeless or isn't going to get evicted, you dunderhead.
So many people are in the same situation that I'm in, and I was so ashamed to even come on here and ask for fucking help because of people like you. Thankfully, there are hundreds and thousands of beautiful fucking people out there who have a heart unlike yours, who were taught how to help people, how to be a member of their community, and how to be a woman that doesn't tear down other fucking women. So those are the choices that led me to this situation, Ann. I'm going to be okay. I don't know how.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
How, I don't know why, but I am. You, my dear sweet friend in Christ, I think should take some time to do some self-reflection yourself. The fact that you feel this comfortable to comment that.
Do you have the nerve to tell anyone to do self-reflection? You're going to get evicted is absolute clown world. Hold on, guys. Let me see.
Hi, Ann.
Guys, did she make so that her comments, you had to follow her first? Okay, so guys. So now her whole presence is online, is getting evicted.
I was just in line somewhere.
Hold on.
The woman in front of me got to the register.
Hold on.
We all know I have a very complicated relationship with organized religion and like actually going to church, right? I believe in all.
And who the fuck is Matt?
My niece lost her mom 6 years ago.
Guys, this is her content, right? This is what she's trying to get paid off of here. But where's the one? Here we go.
My nerves are so short-circuited right now. I don't know if you can tell, but like, I don't know what kind of a state I'm in. But I did just want to come on and thank everyone. Because of you all, I have a place to call home for the foreseeable future.
So people actually gave her money, guys.
Oh,
they gave her money, guys. It wouldn't be me.
Look, listen, I don't know what the fuck you saying, but all I know, you ain't getting a motherfucking dime.
Absolutely insane. Hold on, guys.
God did provide.
God did provide. No, you're a bum. You're a bum, and you beg for money on the internet, you absolute clown. What a joke. Guys can't do this. Okay, here we go, guys.
This might be.
Look.
I've thought about starting.
So her whole identity for about 10, 15 videos was begging for money.
Like a GoFundMe or posting my Venmo and my Cash App. But every time I even think about it, I think about how many families are not going to be able to feed their kids this month. And I just think,
there's a lot of more deserving people that money could go to.
What a joke.
Me. I know how many people are struggling. I don't think I can ask for that. I don't think I can ask for your help like that.
Oh, please, guys, come on.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Guys, please never help these knuckleheads out. Guys, I told you, we had to draw clear battle lines between ourselves and these broke, knuckleheaded 304.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die.
Guys, this is not a game, right?
So what I'm going to ask, please, it won't cost you a single dime. Please, just interact with my content as much as you can right now. Repost are the biggest thing to get more eyes on it. Talking, like commenting, stuff like that. Pushing me out on the algorithm. I don't know.
This person has 266,000 followers on TikTok.
Jesus.
How?
Only thing better than Jabba the Hutt is Jabba the Hutt crying. Let's go.
What I'm going to do. I don't have a plan right now. I do have a therapist, but I'm going to take everybody's advice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't want to put my Cash App, but people just, it was the will of the people that I post my Cash App, please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Look at this. This isn't on you. It's the system. We'll get through this if we band together, please. Guys, what the fuck is going on? I try to not swear, guys, but what is going on? What is going on?
And I'm going to ask if you're willing and able. Help. Please help. Asking for help has never felt safe for me. I've never been comfortable.
Asking for food sure as shit has.
With it. I will exhaust every possible option before I do. I'm going to tell you all why I believe in miracles and the power of group prayer and group thought and manifestation.
Oh, now it's all because of Jesus. Come on. Look at that.
And when it comes from pure intentions, okay? And it all relates back to this dirty, ugly, stained David's Vlogs sweatshirt.
Sorry, guys. I think that's copyright music, but
passed away. Understandably, so Merry Christmas. I'm going to show you what happened.
Jamie, it's David. Kerr and I really want to help out you and your brother.
Well, some beta male gave her a bunch of money.
Maybe make his year a little better.
That guy's worth a lot of money on YouTube too.
Send him this check for $10,000.
What? Look at this, guys. Look at that. Come on.
Beta male. He's worth $25 million.
Damn.
YouTube.
Yeah. Enjoy. Merry Christmas.
That night.
Guys, what a mess. Look at that, guys. Hold on. All right, guys. And guys, anyone who wants me to leave a comment, do super chat sounds something, and I'll do my best to put it on there. All right, here we go. So basically, you are still a bum that just happened to be noticed by some guy on social media. And you are celebrating this? How does this actually help. No, wait. You're celebrating this? You are still broke AF. Laughing face. Post. Oh boy, hold on.
I just complained about not wanting to go to therapy. God. I just sent out an email to all my shelf.
Hold on, guys. Guys, here's the thing. So she says that she's a history teacher. And guys, hold on. Look at this.
That's a
This one I did.
Hold on. She had another one. Hold on. Watch, guys.
Supreme Court of the
Okay, guys. I showed this yesterday, but guys, yeah, you are correct. Guys, watch.
That's a huge bitch.
United States no longer is governing by the Constitution. Okay, like that is completely out of the game. You don't have rights any longer, and that's not up for discussion. I'm not sensationalizing. That is the truth based on what I've heard yesterday and today. They ruled that you can be rounded up by the federal government because of your skin color, your accent, or the job that you are working at.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Guys, hey, Collins, Seagrip, Doug MPA, didn't we see that they were deporting Asians, Eastern Europeans, as well as Hispanics, right, guys?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? And guys, the Supreme Court doesn't govern anything. They're not an actual governing body. They interpret the Constitution. That's the executive branch and the legislative branch that actually govern, you dumb.
Whether you are in this country.
Hey guys, don't ask me how I know this, but let me clear some things up for you real fast and give me like 2 minutes. When it comes to deportations, right? There are thousands of immigration judges that make rulings on kicking people out of here every single day, whether the person is there or not, right? The people doing the deporting, they're not just randomly rounding people up. They're trying to find these people. They know who they're looking for, and once you've been ordered by a judge to get out of here, you don't have any real rights. They are allowed to come get you and sweep you up. That's it. So this whole thing where I should just randomly grabbing people, this, that, whatever, that's not true. It's not. They know exactly who they're looking for.
Yep, that's true. Yep.
And legally or not,
one-
you should not have to fear being detained for multiple days at a fucking time, going to work, sitting at a bus stop. I am fucking, what kind of freedom
You're not
is
supposed
that?
to be here in
Not
the first
only that,
place.
but,
People. Damn it. Hold on.
And I just want to do an add-on. There's one more thing. When they are going to do a sweep
already,
they identify everyone in that suite. And so if the cops looking for me and they come bust down my doors, not only are they going to identify me, they're going to identify everyone in my apartment. So
yeah.
Keep going. And so I had this conversation with someone, and I was like, do you want to avoid having the grandmother or the uncle or the person out, the illegal that is quote unquote not doing anything harmful to society? Then start cooperating with ICE and the federal government and help them remove the people.
100% true.
Because, for example, like with me and my job, I manage my manager, and so I'm so transparent with everything, with so much that I do, that I inundate him with updates and everything like that, to the point to where I don't do a lot of stuff, but because he sees all this other stuff, he's not looking for the things that I'm not doing. So if you don't want them going after the people you don't want to get deported, send the people that we need to deport.
Yep. There you go.
What I heard was, and Steve, I see your comment, bro. I'm gonna put it on here. So what I heard was, you have a useless degree and can't find a job because of others that were dumb enough to get the same degree. You are also too broke to save. Yeah. Laughing face. Post. All right, Steve. I'm gonna find a video here. Hold on. Let's see.
I just complained about not wanting to go to therapy. Got myself.
I suggest that you eat less and work more. You will be much better off. Oh, hold on. Eat less, work more, and find a job. Laughing face. Post. Guys, these thunderheads are cooked, man. They're cooked. Cooked. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Oh, it's official. If I don't come up with $2,700 by tomorrow morning, I'm getting evicted.
Look at that.
I just talked to the leasing office. And explained my situation. She said there's
You guys see any tears at all?
nothing I can do. I don't want to come down to your situation, but there's nothing I can do. I told her I've called and done everything that I can.
Guys, this is before she got the 10K.
And now I just have to pray for a miracle, I guess. Yeah, what I'm gonna do.
Look at this. Everyone's cooking her. Someone says, I have sympathy, but where are the tears? Look at that. Look at that. Oh, she's fighting for her life in these comments, man. Look at that. Guys, anyone who wants me to add a comment, guys, super chat it, but you are a clown. I don't see any tears at all. You should be ashamed of yourself for begging like this. You have 10 fingers and 10 toes. No, you have 2 hands, 2 hands and 2 feet. Use them. Laughing face. Post. Oh no, look at that, guys.
I feel like such a fucking loser of his one paycheck. One. She said there's nothing you can do.
Guys.
You're too behind. If it was a little bit of a balance, I could work with you, but I can't work with this. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm going to lose my house.
Look at that, guys. A guy can't do this. You know what I mean?
No shame at all. No shame at all.
Ultimate says, I saw some, I can't believe it's not butter oozing out of this chick.
I am. My nerves are so short-circuited right now. I don't know if you can tell, but like, God did provide, and we're good. And we have a roof over our heads for the foreseeable future, right?
What a joke.
And you know any of this information?
What a joke.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
Ugh. What an absolute
Well,
mess.
unfortunately for you, I did put my faith in my grandfather and that photograph. And not for nothing, but that man never has let me down in my life, and he didn't this time either. And not only that, but after the fucking hell of everything this week, this morning, when it's all said and done, I opened my closet and I found this sweatshirt that I'm wearing right now. You know whose this was? His.
What the fuck? Guys, what is she talking about? No, Ultimate, she never shuts up. What a mess. Look at that, guys.
Well, since I already have so many new people here we go. What type of content would you like to see from me? I've been posting on this app for 5 years. It started with weight loss content. I lost 70 pounds in 1 year. Yes, I did put it all the way the fuck back on. So before anyone wants to...
Look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. Come on. Look at that. Look at that. She says she lost 70 pounds and put it back on. Hold on, guys. Let's go back to the very beginning here, right? She said that she posted all this. So, guys, it looks like we had to go a law. Holy moly. This is...
Happy for...
Holy moly. Look.
My God.
Okay.
Guys, look.
I call this anti-Viagra.
Guys, there's a friggin' an eclipse. You know what I'm saying? Look at this.
That's a huge bitch.
And it's absolutely stunning. You beta, you simp. What are you talking about? Yeah, dude, what is going on? There's no way she lost 70 pounds. Let's see, guys. Let's go back and see. Guys, look at this. She's just showing her nasty, disgusting gut and arms. Ugh. This is her content, guys. This is how she got. Oh, no. Look at her trying to wear. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So I guess she was skinnier here. Not much, right? Because how do people get this big? She's probably a good 340 pounds. You know?
Nah, I take that back, dude. She was over 400, dude.
Look at this. Guys, this is an absolute joke. There's no way she lost 70 pounds. Oh, so now she's 275 pounds, 280 pounds. Only in the West, guys. Only in the West. Guys, look. So she says weight loss content was her content. What a joke. Guys, this is absolutely insane. Who likes this stuff? Like, who actually watches her stuff and hits likes other than someone that's gonna like mock her like we do, right? And why does she always take pictures wearing shorts and stuff? Yuck. She probably has to weigh herself at the zoo. You know how they have the things for. You know what I mean? Ugh. Guys, I can't look at this chick anymore. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't. Because this is what this is modern women for you, right? You know? This is what feminism has done. She's probably in her mid to late 20s, early 30s, single AF, you know, big as a house. You know? This is what she's this is what she's this is gonna be her life. Guys, you know what? Let's switch gears here because there's a video. You guys want to see a chick get her window smashed and get dragged out of the car?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, you know, guys, this will lift our spirits a little bit, right? Guys, drop a like on the stream. Thanks for being here during the day shift, guys. Appreciate that.
That's the sound of the police.
And I guarantee that by the end of by like midnight tonight, that chick's gonna block me on TikTok. Guys, follow me on Twitter and TikTok, guys. So you guys, I'm gonna start dual streaming to Rumble. I mean to Crumble and Twitter here pretty soon. So
Hands up and get out of the car.
On July 9, 2025, an officer pulled over a vehicle for having an obstructed license plate.
Can I help you?
Can you roll your window down?
No, sir. Can I help you? What did you pull me over for?
I'll explain it to you. You're going to roll your window down.
No, you're going to answer my question first.
You're going to roll your window down or I'm
so
going
they are already off to a good start, right, guys?
Open your door.
You are not going to do that.
I am.
No, sir.
Okay.
224, supervisor now.
Can you roll the window down lower so I can explain to you why I stopped you?
You're not going to force your way into my vehicle. But I'll
Yes, they
Can
are.
you roll your window down so I can explain to you what happened?
Why did you
No, you're going to do what I tell you. That's not how this works.
Then I'm going to pull you over into a parking
No, you're not.
gas station and you can tell your
No,
supervisor.
you're not going to go anywhere. Stop.
Look at that, guys.
Vehicle's taken off racetrack.
Look at that. He just made her life a whole lot more difficult, moron.
33 traffic vehicle taking you off from the racetrack. What are you charging?
In her car. She's
She's resisting. She's trying to back into a parking
What? Lock her in. Lock her in.
She took off from me, and now she's parked in a racetrack parking spot after I told her not to.
Uh-oh. There goes back up.
I got her semi-blocked in.
No, you don't. He has her blocked in.
Get out.
She can't move. She can't move without hitting my car.
No, she's on the cell phone. We have her blocked in. She's not getting out.
Step out of the car.
She's on 911.
Sheriff's office, step out of the car. Do it now.
Nowhere.
Get out of the car. Do it now.
Sheriff's office, get out of the car. Do it now.
Just get back behind the car. Sheriff's office, get out of the car. Do it now.
Get out of the car.
If this was a guy, they'd have just dragged him out already.
Dispatch has been updated.
Are you good on the channel?
No, just keep it. Get out.
First 11 Wellham Lane. was an open line. You could hear people yelling, stay outside.
Sir, can you go over there, please? Or do whatever you want. That works too. Sheriff's office, get out of the vehicle. Do it now.
224 to 210, Terminator's place. You just want me to leave you?
Do you have positive ID on or CD or O?
I'm not in a good position to be able to check my computer right now.
You can't tell.
Sheriff's office, get out of the car. Do it now. Sheriff's office, remove yourself from the vehicle. Do it now. Sheriff's office, get out of the vehicle. Do it now. Hey, let's make this a little more tactical pleasant. Can we block off some of the entrances and things like that so we're not all just piled up? Who's got shadow balls? Anybody? Yeah, I got them. Bring them over here.
What? Shadow balls?
Are you still landline with her?
Is all this necessary? Just drag her out the car. Oh, and there's the ponytail patrol, right? Oh, this is in Florida. Ohio, Florida. Hit her car.
Hey, somebody loop their vehicle around, please, on this side.
Right here.
Is all this necessary?
All right, look, just roll your window down. We'll talk, okay? Just at work. Just, I tell you what. Hey, hang on. Listen, just listen to me. Listen to me. I'll tell you. I don't know. I wasn't here. Okay. Okay. Hey, all right. Who's got the shatter balls?
This is post 2020 policing right here, guys. You know?
Go ahead. Here's the deal. Listen to me. Listen to me. If you don't want to talk, okay. Okay. Unfortunately, these are your options now. These are your options now, okay? These are your options. You're under arrest and you need to get out. It's either we're going to take you out of the car or you're going to step out on your own. Take your pick. Take your pick. You have 10 seconds to decide and I'm done. Take your pick. The clock's running out. What's it going to be? You want your car smashed or are you going to get out? What's it going to be?
I choose violence.
Take your pick. Okay.
Go ahead.
We're moving in. We're going to break your window. We're doing it.
Don't break my window.
Guys, Happy New Year, right? Right, let's go, guys. They call those shatter balls. So they're thick things that they throw to break the window so that they don't have to get close to the car. Oh, okay.
Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up.
Hands up and get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Get out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. I'm gonna get some color. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Oh my God!
Take
Yeah.
your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Push it. Push it.
Put it in park. Yeah, I know.
Take the seatbelt off with your right hand. Take the seatbelt off with your right
I'm gonna
hand.
try to unlock it.
Put it in park with your right hand. I got purple.
Watch your hand.
Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Watch your cross.
You're good. You're good. You're good. With your right hand, take your seatbelt off. Right hand. second.
Take off your seatbelt. Crawl over here. Do it now. Yes,
Come
crawl
over.
to us. Do it now.
Come over this way.
Huh? Relax.
Oh, now she says it just opened the door. Guys, all this is what it takes, please.
Please let me talk to you. I'm so sorry for coming at you wrong. I'm so sorry for being disrespectful. Please just let me talk to you. I'm so sorry for being a dumbass bitch.
Step out.
No, please. Okay, don't be rough with me. Please stop.
It's about time.
It's time!
I haven't done anything wrong. I didn't even do anything to begin with.
Dumbass.
Listen to what? Aggression?
No, it wasn't at first.
Yes,
was
it was. Yes, it was. Oh my God. Please stop. Oh
my God. Do you have anything on your person?
You're going to
Do you have anything?
threaten me?
Hey, can you listen? Do you have anything on your
Not
person?
that I can remember, no, but nothing.
Okay, we
nothing
have a female here that's going to search you. Do you have anything on your person that's just going to poke me?
I'm just patting and making sure there's nothing in my pocket. Don't move. This is ridiculous. I wouldn't turn you guys into anything. I asked what I was being pulled over for, and I wasn't answered.
Do you think we run these stops? I mean, honestly, do you think you're in charge of these stops?
I feel like I should be in charge of my own personal safety. Yes.
You were completely safe until
No, I wasn't.
until you made it unsafe.
I didn't make anything unsafe by asking why I was being pulled over.
You don't run the stop, ma'am. I'm not going to argue with you. When you're given a lawful order by law enforcement, you comply.
Lean forward and spread your feet. I am. Spread your feet. I can't lean if I lean more forward. I'm
Spread your
short.
feet. Let me get to it. It's okay.
Please.
What a mess.
Court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have.
I don't understand why any of this is happening.
No,
Because
do
I
you
asked
understand-
you a direct
do you-
question
do you
and
understand-
you didn't answer
do you
me.
understand what I
You're
just
supposed
read
to legally be able to answer me.
I do not have to tell
Why
you.
you pulled me
I
over?
do not have to
Yes.
tell you that. I do not have to tell you that.
There's one clip
So
in
would
there
you-
and that's it. The
can
rest is just my hair.
If you didn't understand these, do you want me to read them again?
I wasn't listening to you.
Miranda.
This was everything.
Stupid ass.
And that's the reason why she's in this situation.
Exactly.
Because she wasn't listening.
Yep. That's how these chicks always are, man. That's how they always are. Guys, they love this. They love the drama. They love all this. Oh. Here we go, guys.
All right, we're getting a person shot at 3334.
Skip to this.
What exactly happened? Tell us something.
Subscribe so to miss out on future videos. Officers responded to a call in reference to an 18-year-old female causing a disturbance on a bus.
Okay.
Oh, no, it ain't there.
Okay.
But the bus sales.
No, I understand that.
See that?
What exactly happened? Tell us something.
Hey, but let me go. I got my union
Why are they always on the phone?
rep on me. But I'll call you back. Okay, all right, bye. What happened was when she got on, because we requesting that everybody show ID now. They came up with this new policy and procedure. No ride. I'm gonna say no ID, no ride, no fare.
Right back at it.
So when she showed me her ID, I said I said you got to show me the current date, right? So I said you don't even go to that school no more. She said no, I don't.
We need to go
I said well you got
to Tango 17.
that's all it was. So she said, I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no ML problem with that. Boom, he was on here because he patrolling, making sure that I'm doing my job and challenging the thing. So they boom, hit this, and when she walked back to the back, she, B this, F this.
All right, so what is she came from the outside or from the inside?
From the outside, because we closed the door.
You closed the door?
Right,
Okay.
because she didn't want to get off. So she took his belongings, threw them outside, took the pen, threw it up here towards me, and then she went back a writing pen, and then she took his clipboard and threw it outside. So she went to walking up and walking off, then she called somebody. She was just outraged for no reason, because she had to pay.
Okay.
That's how it all started. So then we closed the doors because she was because it wasn't time for me to go. So I had to close the doors, and then that's when she came up here, and kicked the doors.
So she was right outside the bus.
Yeah.
Now, guys, what do you think this person looks like? Who did this?
Yeah.
Still young, screaming at you.
Yeah.
And then you closed the door, And she kicked.
Right.
All right, here we
And
go.
these people bus, you're going to jail. I got it on video. I kept telling them, you're going to jail if you damage these people bus.
78.
Yeah.
Any recording?
Jason, please, Jason, please. Ah, look at that. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Ah, let's go. I didn't even realize she got tased. Let's go. Oh, Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back right now.
Let's go.
Put your hands behind your back. Say it to the boy. We got it.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Ow.
Tougher up.
Oh, sorry, guys. Give me a second.
Why?
Where's the taser?
Bro, I just got out of jail.
We're behind 1240. I think it's 70th Street. Stand by.
Wait,
Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Dumbass.
Give me your hand.
Get you up. Give me a second.
Give me your hand.
I can't breathe.
Ah, bro, can y'all pick those up? Those both mine. Can y'all get those?
Hold on.
Dumbass.
Bro. So,
Yeah, 10-4.
I know I should have went the other way. Bro.
10-4.
What do you want?
You're putting this one. Wait, can you hold her for a second? I'm gonna do pictures of the probes.
AJ, I would never have guessed. Nope. She just got out of jail.
I know, right? You don't say, right?
Do you have a sport bra underneath this? Miss?
That's what I saw right there.
You
You is not no girl. Do not lift up my shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull this out. Hold on a second, okay? I'll keep your head. It's just like a pinch coming out, okay?
Maybe one more.
Dumbass.
You just search her up and did it work? Yeah, you got her?
No, it froze my body up. That was my first time getting tased by one.
But you just freeze up.
At first, I ain't gonna lie. I thought like I was just gonna be able to keep going. Ain't gonna lie. That hit me.
All that, bro.
Stay right.
Why is a male searching me?
Our policy states that we're allowed to search as long as we got multiple witnesses, which everyone's got their body cams on right now, okay? Step around here. Let's get you in the back of this cruiser. Where's McKinnon at? Oh, you're unlocked? Have a seat.
Hey Siri. Call Tay Tay.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Yeah.
This ain't socialized time. Get me to the... If you ain't had that bitch, you know I would have juiced your ass.
Okay, please.
Hey Siri. Dial 727 or I was gonna say, hey. How long does this process usually take?
This is this knucklehead's first rodeo.
And Juliana was charged with burglary, battery, resisting arrest without violence, and criminal mischief. Her case remains ongoing.
Damn. But all right, guys. I'll shut this bad boy down. I appreciate you guys. Guys, we'll do let's see. Be live at 9 tomorrow as usual, guys. Sunday, guys, since we talked about being single in your tomorrow night, guys, we're gonna talk about being single in your 20s, guys. Since we talked about being singles in your 30s, 40s, the 50s, right? We're gonna give you 20-year-olds advice on how to stay single and how to be successful, right, Secret?
Most definitely. And it's going to come from actual real life experience. Like I said, I'm
Yeah.
gonna share with you all the pitfalls I made in my 20s.
Because guys, if there's one thing you can't, if it's one decade you can't waste time on,
exactly.
20s. You cannot, guys. And once again, guys, your freedom to spend your 20s building yourself up, experiencing the world, traveling, and not letting some knuckleheaded broad influence your life decisions. So, but all right, you guys, I appreciate this. Take it easy.
Take it easy, brother. Talk to you soon.
All right, guys.